Hello, this is John from Chainsaw Buffet, and this is my Thing of the Week. I remember clearly, back in the halcyon days of 2008, when we recorded a podcast episode discussing, among other things, Braid. We theorized about what the title's story meant and shared our experiences. However, one of the first things that came out of my mouth during that discussion was that I don't think Braid is a game. What I meant at the time was that while Braid used a lot of the conventions that are inherent to video games, not to mention more than a few references to games starring a certain mustachioed mascot, there was actually no way to lose. If you died, you simply pressed the rewind button and you corrected your mistake. There was no game over, and the only true opponent you faced was your own persistence. However, if you asked anyone if Braid was, in fact, a video game, they would simply look at you with a puzzled expression for a few moments before assuring you that, yes, it was. This begs the question, has the term video game become a misnomer? Consider the definition of the word game. A form of play or sport, especially a competitive one played according to rules and decided by skill, strength, or luck. Sure, a lot of video games meet this definition, but think of a game like the recently released Beyond Two Souls. In the interest of full disclosure, I haven't played through anything other than the demo, nor does it seem like the type of game I'm likely to invest in. But reviews indicate that there's no way to lose the game. Sure, certain actions can lead to more preferable results for the characters in the game, but no matter what, you just keep playing until you get your ending and the credits roll. There's certainly no competition going on in this case, and regardless of your relative skill or luck, you end up winning no matter what, so to speak. It could be argued that Beyond doesn't qualify as a game per se, but in a recent interview, Beyond's head honcho David Cage said that, quote, "No one should be allowed to define what a video game is or should be. Such notions of not limiting the creative power of game developers may be laudable, but games such as his push the term further and further from its origins, which may be a good thing as the medium continues to evolve. It's worth noting, however, that for better or worse, there's a certain expectation among consumers when they buy a game at retail. For instance, I recently overheard a couple of people talking about Telltale Games' critically acclaimed adaptation of the Walking Dead franchise. One person was making an impassioned plea for the other not to buy it, since there wasn't any shooting or traditional gameplay to speak of. While developers continuing to explore and evolve how we experience video games is a good thing, it's a cold reality that those experiments may not be welcomed at retail, which will ultimately play a deciding role in the types of experiences gamers have going forward. So what's your take? Should a title like Beyond Two Souls be saddled with the label of video game based simply on the medium it exists on, or would a different term be more appropriate? Let us know in the comments, or
I think they get the message.
Tune in next week to find out the next thing I have in mind for discussion. Thanks for watching.